today's reading is very impromptu. It just sort of came about. And I say that because that is the energy of this reading, of the message. I was pulling cards just for the fun of it, and this message came out, and Spirit was like, you have to tell them. And I was pulling from this deck, which I recently got. It's called the Everyday Millennial Oracle. And I got it because it just looks so fun. And that's the energy I feel right now. This just fun, playful energy. And I'm feeling like the message for you today is to not be so serious, to have some fun. Because Spirit is sending something to you. They are trying to give you something. But in order for it to come in, it's like the energy around it needs to be more relaxed. I'm hearing the word stop trying so hard. Let it flow in. And they're giving me this energy of struggle. Someone that has had to struggle for everything. Anything that you've really wanted, you've had to struggle for it or overcome adversity to get it. That nothing was just handed to you. That is just the life that you have known. And they're not saying it's the wrong way to think or anything. There's no judgment of any kind. It's a very neutral feeling. It's just, it is what it is. This is how it's been. And Spirit is saying, we know that. We know what you've been through. But we're here to tell you that the game is different. It's a new game. That's what I felt with this card here. The other game is saved. It's an old game. Your way of life has ended as you know it. And a new game is being started. And I don't know if anyone's old enough here to remember Game Genie. But that's what they're saying. It's like you started a new game and you have cheat codes. You're playing the game with Game Genie where you can put in these codes and make things easier. You can get special items. You can have more lives, more chances. That's the type of energy I'm feeling. Except those cheat codes are the divine. The cheat codes are your angels giving this to you. And I feel this thing isn't going to come to you in the traditional ways where things have manifested in the past, where you work towards something and then you get what you're working towards, that you've earned it. This is more where they're showing me someone that you're working and then you go have fun, you take a break, you go to the coffee shop and you get a coffee, and they're saying you go to the zoo. I don't know, maybe you take a weekend and you go to the zoo, and it's in those places where you just go for the fun of it is where this gift is going to be given to you. And because this is a collective reading, that gift will be different. I'm being shown different ideas. In the instance of going to the zoo, they're saying maybe somebody gets an idea for a song, to write a song. Or maybe you go to a bookstore and you meet someone there that has connections that can help you. Or at the park and you see a tree and that tree inspires a poem, and then that poem leads to you publishing a book of poetry. And whatever it is, it will easily, comfortably flow into your life. And I chose to put My Little Pony here because one, horses remind me of freedom, and freedom was a big theme in this reading. It's as if this thing coming in is going to give you freedom. It will free up more of your time. You will feel free in spirit acting upon this. You won't feel so chained. And then also My Little Pony, it's connected to childhood. It's connected to fun and play. And there are so many cards here in this reading representing play. Like this one here of, it looks like the Candyland board game. And of course, the Tamagotchi and MASH. And I feel like with this MASH card here, Spirit is saying, write down your desires, write down what freedom looks like to you, and be specific and don't hold yourself back. Like with this card here, no more settling. Allow yourself to dream as big as you want to. Don't hold your dreams back because you think it's not achievable or it's something that would never happen to you. And I'm hearing them say, let go and trust, let it flow. Let those dreams flow from your heart and then follow them. Use that list as a map. Just like this Candyland board, which way should we go? She should go the way of her heart. She should go the way of her dreams. That this path is leading to her big dream. And to trust that Spirit is carrying you. They have your back through all of this. And I feel they want me to go ahead and read the guidebook for this card. Also 22, that number may be significant to you. I'm curious what 22 means as an angel number. Let's just go ahead and look it up. 22 is a master builder number. It shows that your dreams can easily become a reality when you have faith in yourself and your goals. This number is a sign of spiritual growth and knowledge and requires you to be open to new possibilities. If 22 is your life path number, it means that you are on earth to create something big and achieve anything you set your mind to with the help of the universe's support. 22 shows that you need to be aware of your intuition and follow your heart. In terms of symbolism, angel number 2 is a sign to start pursuing your destiny and put your confident energy into getting what you desire. And then this message is from the Kyle Gray book, Angel Numbers. It says, you are at a crucial point on your journey, which will help you understand the relationships and spiritual assignments that will support your growth. And then this is the guidebook for the Freedom card. I'm going to go ahead and read it. It says, picture it. It's a sunny afternoon, high 70s. It's been 3 days since you got your driver's license. You pick up your friend and head to Dairy Queen. You take the long way there because you can. Also because you got lost. Also because then more people will hear you blasting Hot in Here and think you're a baller. I often fantasize about going back to not living my authentic life. Back to ignoring my feelings in order to make others happy, because holy cow do I hate it when people are upset with me. But every time I stand up for myself amid all the drama and turmoil, something new emerges. It feels expansive, like coming up for air, like driving to Dairy Queen, windows down, hair blowing in the breeze. That's what this card is about, the little moments when we're reminded what we all work for is freedom, baby. And if you've been swept up in the chaos of life, tune in to the medicine of this card and enjoy all the goodness that has come from your past so far. Change is happening for the better. And I feel those moments of going to Dairy Queen with the windows down, blasting music, are more of the joyful moments Spirit wants you in to allow this change to occur in your life. And I'm looking at this card here, and I'm not sure, but I think there's some type of meteor shower happening soon. That the timing of this new game is beginning when this meteor shower occurs. And also this just makes me think of stargazing and also cloud gazing. Playful things that you would do as a kid. To do those things now. And I'm being drawn to the word Mall Santa in this card. And it makes me wonder if this will be revealed by Christmas. Whatever this thing is, that it will have happened to you by Christmas. And 32 breaks down to 5, and 5 is changes. And also the spiral here. The spiral makes me think of Peter Levin and his work on trauma, and also how like our life is connected. And it's again them saying it's not that something was wrong or that you did something wrong and that's why a new game is starting. It's more to say this is part 2. This is the second act, that you needed the first act, the journey, the story to develop how it developed, for your character, for your person to be who you are today, to accept this second half. And I get the sense that Spirit is with you. It's as if they're standing behind you, almost like bodyguards, and also to keep you from backtracking, pushing you forward, saying, nope, we're just going this way now. We're just moving forward. We're not going back. There's no need to keep reliving that past. We're moving forward. Your freedom and your future is in the forward momentum. It's in the things waiting to be created, waiting for you to create. And that you'll be creating these things from a place of ease and a place of flow. There won't be struggle. It'll just come to you. That relationship will just come to you. The money you need for a project will just come to you. The inspiration will just come to you. And I also feel like this is connected to the Lionsgate portal. And as I'm saying that, I'm drawn to the 17, which breaks down to an 8. Trust, no more settling. After this Lionsgate portal, trust in your dreams. Trust in what you want. Trust in knowing that it's possible. And I feel like hope is coming back. Optimism is coming back. There's like a lightness about your spirit and energy. And I don't think it's because things in your life all of a sudden got easier. I think it's because you had a perspective change, and you're choosing to look at things in your life from a different perspective. It's as if someone looking at you from the outside would never notice that you've gone through this absolutely transformational breakthrough from the inside. But I feel you know the shift has happened because you can feel it around your heart space. It's like a loosening of your chest. Like your chest isn't so tight anymore. You're letting things go. And they're showing me Jinx Monsoon in my head. What is it that she always says? Water off a duck's back. Your new attitude for life is water off a duck's back. Maybe that's your cheat code. That's the cheat code now. I'm just gonna let it roll. I'm not gonna worry about it. Oh, I forgot my lunch. It's fine. I have a friend here who's gonna share their lunch with me. Everything's okay. Everything's gonna work out. I don't have to worry about it. I'm taken care of. The universe will sort it out for me. Or this card, you don't want to hang out with me. You don't want to be my friend. You don't want to be there for when I need you. That's fine. That's fine. You don't have to. I have people in my life who are willing to be there to support me, to hold me up. This didn't work out. Okay, that's fine. I'm just going to take a different path and do something else. When I was a little kid, we always used to say, take a chill pill. And I feel like Spirit is saying, you have taken a chill pill. You are the embodiment of a chill pill. You're not letting things affect you the way they once did. And I just randomly opened to this card here. It says, decoration surprise event. Yeah, there's some type of surprise Spirit has for you. Something happening. Like, you can't see what's down the road, but Spirit can. And it's as if they're saying, you're thinking about it. You're thinking about taking that direction. Follow your intuition. Release, overload, burden. Let go of the habits that sap your inner strength. That chill pill energy I was talking about. I feel like you have that. And also rocking chair, back and forth, stuck, sway. Yeah, you probably felt stuck for a long time. You're going nowhere. You're trying to rock forward, but you're not going anywhere. You just keep going back. Bathtub, immerse, release, glow. Your burdens will soon lift, revealing your inner light again. And water to me also shows like purification. That idea of starting new, starting over. And Spirit saying your burdens will be lifted. You will be lifted up out of this. And also, I feel like you're lifting yourself out of it too. You're the one making the change. Bedroom, intimacy, courage, embrace. Be brave to embrace intimacy and create a meaningful connection. Loyalty, companionship, pet on the bottom. True loyalty is by your side. Don't expect too much from others. And there's that card again. And that could be new relationships, new friendships starting, a new person coming into your life, a romantic relationship, having emotional intimacy with someone after betrayal, trying again, having the courage to try again, to put yourself out there. That idea that this person you're waiting for burned you. Someone you knew that you were close to, someone that you were loyal with burned you, but you know what? You're willing to try again. You're ready to move forward. And splitting the deck is safe, clarity, protection, freedom. There's that freedom word again. A true keeper knows when to lock and when to unlock. Your secrets should serve you, not control you. And I feel that Spirit's way of saying you're safe, you're protected, you're safe. And also, someone could be healing trauma. And they're saying you don't have to carry that trauma with you into this new beginning. Perhaps for some of you, you'll meet people where it's safe to share your experiences with, where it's safe to be fully yourself and say, this is something that happened to me and this shaped me. And I want you to know about it and to know that that person is a safe space for you. And I kind of feel this unburdening yourself of maybe you held this secret or maybe you held something for so long and you're finally able to tell someone else and unload that off of yourself as you being the only one that's carrying this. And now you have someone else that you can trust, someone else that is safe to shoulder that with you for it to heal. And I'm seeing it like this safe and how some people have those big safes in their house where it's bolted to the ground. And it's as if whatever you've been carrying, the load was so heavy it was bolting you to the ground that you couldn't move, you were stuck, that you were imprisoned by it almost, that the safe was a cage. And something has happened and you've let it go and you're regaining your freedom. And I just keep hearing it's something you did. You did this. You made the change. Coffee maker, awakening, energy, flow. Something crucial is brewing, set to stream into your future. yeah, there's something that Spirit is trying to get your attention about, saying, it's coming. It's coming. We're telling you, we need you to be ready. And I feel this new perspective that you have has been an awakening for you. Something has changed in your life, and it's something that you did. Like I said before, it's not as if somebody can look at your life from the outside and see this change. It's something internal, something you did internally has shifted everything. And they're showing me, and this may be a weird example, but they're showing it to me playing Mario Brothers. You get a Nintendo and you play Mario Brothers, but you play it without any cheat codes. You play it the hard way. And you get to the end and you beat the game. And you even had to pause it. You had to pause the game and leave your TV on and come back to it. It was a struggle. It took time. And now they're saying, we're going to play the game again, but this time your cousin's coming over and he's going to show you how to use the pipes to skip a whole bunch of levels. Or he's going to show you where that secret star is and you can run through the level without getting hurt. And at this time, when you get to the end of the game, it's going to be so different because you'll have gotten there so fast, so easily. And I feel Spirit say it's just going to be so effortless and easy, and it's just going to happen. You're just going to skip right on through and get exactly what you've been desiring. Almost as if it's just going to fall out of the sky one day. I'm being drawn to this pet card, and that's exactly how I got my dog. I just stopped fighting it. Basically, my husband said, do you want to go to the shelter? And I said, no, I don't want to go to the shelter. I'm not ready for a dog. I can't handle it. We just lost our other dog. I don't want to love something and then have to let it go. Losing our other dogs was so difficult. I don't know if I want to put my heart on the line like that again. It was so hard. I'm not ready. And then of course we went to the shelter. And I said, we're just going to look. And naturally, you can't go to an animal shelter and just look. So, of course, we ended up with our dog, Sam, and he is the best dog. My soul dog. It's as if he was waiting for us. And he was, in fact, an answer to a dream. I had not only had a dream about getting a dog that looked just like him a few months before we got him, but I had also written about what kind of dog I wanted, what kind of life I wanted to have with this dog. I journaled about it, and now here he is. But I had to have faith and courage and trust Spirit to allow for divine intervention, because I had a plan about getting another dog. I had lists and shelters and places I wanted to visit and a timeline, type of breed, and none of that happened. Absolutely none of that was relevant. Like, I had put all this work and made all this list. And that effort, I don't want to say it was pointless, but it's Spirit saying there was a bigger plan. And I feel that energy for you, that whatever it is, it's going to come into your life, not because you did all this research, you put all this work towards it, but because your heart is open again. You've embraced change, you've embraced life, and you've learned to live in the moment. And now you're open to receiving whatever it is that Spirit is sending your way. And that feels like where they want to leave it today. So I'm going to end the reading here. Thank you so much for being here. And until we meet in the next reading, I'm wishing you a wonderful and blessed day. Bye.